Bermuda Triangle, Earth's greatest ocean mystery. Have you ever looked out over the ocean and felt its pull? Not just the physical pull of the waves, but the emotional one? That deep, endless stretch of blue that seems to hide more than it reveals? For centuries, the sea has been a source of wonder, fear, and fascination. And there is no patch of ocean more wrapped in mystery than a region in the western Atlantic known as the Bermuda Triangle, spanning from Miami, Florida to Bermuda and Puerto Rico. This stretch of sea has earned an infamous nickname, the Devil's Triangle. Why? Because over the past 100 years, ships and planes have disappeared here without explanation. Sometimes wreckage is never found, sometimes entire crews vanish without a trace, and in other cases, the last radio transmissions are filled with confusion, disorientation, and fear. One of the most chilling stories comes from December 5, 1945. It was just after World War II. 5 Navy bombers, collectively known as Flight 19, took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida for a routine training mission. These were skilled pilots. The weather was clear. The mission was supposed to take just a few hours. But soon after takeoff, the flight leader radioed in something strange. His compass wasn't working. His location didn't make sense. He said the ocean looked different, strange. The pilots grew more disoriented. Their transmissions grew panicked. Then, silence. A rescue plane was sent out to find them. That plane disappeared too. In total, 6 aircraft and 27 men were lost that day. No wreckage was ever recovered. Not a single piece. It was as if they had vanished into thin air. And that was only one of many disappearances linked to this region. Over the years, stories have piled up. Merchant ships that never made port, commercial flights that veered off course, yachts that drifted into harbors with nobody on board. What could cause this? Scientists, skeptics, and believers have all weighed in. Some point to violent weather patterns, rogue waves, waterspouts, or hurricanes that can strike with little warning. Others cite underwater geography, like deep ocean trenches or magnetic anomalies that mess with navigation. But then there are theories that stretch beyond science. Some believe it's a portal to another dimension. Others whisper about alien abductions or ancient technology left behind by the lost city of Atlantis. And while it's easy to dismiss those ideas as science fiction, the truth is we still don't know. That's what keeps this mystery alive. Even with modern GPS and radar systems, vessels continue to report strange occurrences in the Bermuda Triangle. Malfunctioning instruments, sudden weather shifts, moments of eerie silence where communication is lost. Before we dive deeper, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this journey so far. It's completely free and it helps me keep bringing you the world's most fascinating mysteries every single week. Plus, you'll become part of a growing community of curious minds. We call ourselves the Uncharted Enigmas, Global Mysteries Unsolved. And if you're intrigued by the Bermuda Triangle, leave me a comment below that says Ocean Explorer. I read every single one, and sometimes your comments help shape future episodes. All right, let's head back into the storm. One of the most famous commercial disappearances happened in 1948. A British South American Airways plane, nicknamed the Star Tiger, vanished en route to Bermuda. The weather was fine. The crew had just radioed a routine check-in. Then, nothing. No distress call, no wreckage. The plane simply disappeared. A year later, another plane from the same airline, a Star Aerial, vanished in similar fashion. No signs, no answers. By the 19,960s and 70s, the Bermuda Triangle had become a cultural obsession. Books were written, documentaries aired. And while some of those accounts were sensationalized, they reflected a real public fascination with the unknown. People wanted to believe there was more to the world than what science could explain. They wanted to believe in mysteries that still defied logic. Even the U.S. government has weighed in, though not officially. The Coast Guard has issued statements acknowledging the region's unpredictable weather and heavy traffic, but has never confirmed anything supernatural. Still, many pilots and sailors continue to report strange experiences, enough to keep the mystery alive. And maybe that's the point. The Bermuda Triangle isn't just a place. It's an idea, a symbol of how much we still don't understand about our planet. It reminds us that even in an age of satellites and smartphones, the ocean holds secrets, deep ones, old ones. It also reminds us of something more human, the desire to search, to question, to explore. And even if we never find all the answers, the act of looking keeps us connected to that ancient part of ourselves that stood on a shoreline staring into the horizon and wondered what lies beyond. If this story gave you chills, let me know in the comments. Have you ever flown over or sailed near the Bermuda Triangle? Do you believe in the mystery, or do you think it's all just myth and bad weather? Let's talk about it. Smash that like button if this mystery pulled you in, and share this with someone who loves unsolved stories. And of course, subscribe so you never miss another tale that might just change how you see the world. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and remember, some places on Earth still whisper secrets. The Bermuda Triangle is one of them.